What's going on, my dudes? This is Mr. Gardner and this is Math Time with Mr. G. Today we're going to work on standard form. So standard form has a couple pros and a lot of cons, if we're going to be honest. But the pros are it's going to be an easy way to find the x and y intercept. The cons are that we don't know slope, and we can't use if they give us just points. So if they give us general rules, we can create this, but if they give us, hey, it's at point 1, 2, we can't use standard form. Also, there's two rules for using standard form. The first is, this is my equation. And this a term, the one in front of the x, has two sets of conditions. The first one is it has to be a whole number. So no fractions. And then the second one is that it has to be a positive number. B, C, X, and Y can be negatives, but A must be a whole number and positive. So right here I have a negative and a fraction. So this is double bad. So I have to multiply the whole thing by the number, the denominator, and by a negative to get rid of it. Then I'm going to distribute this number to everything. It's now in standard form. We would never write it with the 1, so we would typically write it with no number in front. But I got rid of the negative and made a whole number by distributing this throughout. Again, I have a negative, but it's not a fraction, so I just have to times everything by -1 to change the symbols to make the a be positive. We can find the x and y intercept super quick. And the way we do it is the y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So I'm just going to put in 0 for x to find the y-intercept. After plugging in 0 for x, this multiplies out to 0 and gets y all by itself. So an easier way to have looked at it is just to have scribbled out this and then solved from there. So we're going to do the same thing. Now that I have my x and y intercept, it's super easy to graph because I just go to where x is 6 and where y is -3. And I just connect my dots and there's my graph. The thing that they might ask you to do is convert it from standard form into slope-intercept form. So all I need to do is move this x to the other side and divide by 10. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comment section, but other than that, be kind to each other, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.